I hope this video will help you select the correct tripod. Generally, I'm going to give you two types of tripods that I have found to be the most helpful and why. If you don't have one of these two types of tripods, I'm going to show you what you could do with the existing tripod that you likely have to get the best results. The first tripod that I recommend is also the cheapest, and you may be a bit surprised by this tripod. It's very small and it's easy to transport, it's easy to travel with, and it's easy to use. It comes with a ball head, so all you need to buy is the tripod. The thing I like about this is that most of the time I'm using very low angles anyway. And this tripod has a very low angle that you can use, and it's very sturdy. It's so close to the ground, you're never going to worry about damaging your equipment. It comes with a ball head, so there's no need to buy anything else. You can collapse it and have it in your suitcase or in your backpack, or you could put it up like a little, almost the size of a can of soda. So this is real easy to use and real inexpensive. The legs extend just by twisting and pulling and then locking back in place. It's very sturdy. You can spread or collapse the legs just by twisting. A number of people sell these, and I think they're all about the same. I don't recommend a specific design, but there are affiliate links down below that you can use to buy any of these tripods. Again, I'm not suggesting that you buy anything new. I'm going to show you ways to get the best results with the tripod that you have. But if you're looking for a new one, if you're looking for a travel tripod, this is great. Another drawback of this is that it can't give you the height that you need sometimes. I find that most photographers are photographing at that eye level, and frankly, I think that's a mistake. I don't think that gives you very creative compositions. And since I do a lot of nighttime photography and a lot of Milky Way photography, I like to get low to the ground so that I can get the landscape in front of the backdrop of the beautiful night sky. And so this tripod is perfect for me. You can also use two of them on a slider, one on each side. However, if you're using a star tracker, this is too low. You're going to hurt your back. There's other times when you want something up high, particularly if you're on a stream or in the waves with the water hitting your tripod. This will never work for you. This is a surprisingly inexpensive tripod, and it is robust and light. It holds 30 kilos or 66 pounds. You can even hold my slider on its own without any supports. This is a tremendous tripod with great value. I put a link down below. This one is by Inerel, but Artis and a few other companies make similar tripods. Here's what I like about it. First of all, there's no center column. The center columns that you see on tripods create a lot of instability, and I'll show you why in a little while. Also, this is made of carbon fiber. It's light and sturdy and strong. You can extend it way, I'm 6'2", and this goes way above my height. I find often I only need to extend it to the two lower elevations. You can also spread it out. Most all tripods do this to give you a wider footprint or a wider stance, and you can do that with just about any tripod. This is a fantastic value, and I highly recommend it. I've paired this with this simple ball head from Abella. It's inexpensive, and I don't know why you need to buy an expensive ball head. For me, I use this ball head quick attachment and detachment system, and this is by La Photo. It's very strong, and it allows me to change from a ball head to a star tracker to a tripod. This is so stable that I can put my slider that includes two motors, two large batteries, and a camera just on this quick release system, and it will hold my equipment even without the support arms. If I'm doing a long time lapse, I do use the support arms. But for video in the house, in the safe conditions and no wind, I don't even put the arms on. It's amazingly strong and it's inexpensive. The other thing I like about it is it's the flat top. Put my smartphone bubble leveling app on here, and because it's flat, I can level it perfectly. It comes with a bowl plate inside underneath so that I can easily level it. This saves a lot of time in the dark, and it's essential for landscape photography when you're doing panoramas or when you're doing star tracking. It's essential that your tripod is 100% perfectly level. This is an easy thing to level. It's an easy thing to use, and I can attach and detach various ball heads very quickly. When people start out, most of us buy that cheap aluminum tripod with the plastic fittings that cost between $14 to $60. And for some people that works for a little while. It doesn't usually last long and it's not very stable. Then the next thing we go to is usually a tripod similar to this. The appeal to this tripod is that it's lightweight and it's compact and easily fits in a backpack or a suitcase or a carry-on bag. It opens up easily, and you can extend it either with the twist locks or the buckle snaps, either way. Now, here's the problem with this. The tripod, as people will often use it with this neck extension, is just not secure. The problem is that micro jitters from down here will create movement up here, and you're not going to get good results. For that reason, if you have this tripod, keep it. Keep using it as long as it's doing you a good job, but put it down very low to the neck to minimize that kind of vibration. Notice how thin these legs are, especially compared to the one from InterRail. Significantly thicker. These thin legs are going to move easily in the wind or even with vibrations on the ground. So don't extend them. Just extend the top two and use it at that height. If you use it this way with the neck down, you'll get good results. This is also good for vlogging because you can easily adjust the height. And since you're indoors or in a safe place, you're not putting your camera out for a long time, that's going to work pretty well. You don't have to worry too much about it with video. Let me tell you about a few other errors that I see people make, even experienced photographers. Sometimes when people put their camera on a tripod, I'll see them outside, they'll have these straps going, and the straps just hanging down, dangling, moving around, blowing in the wind. I don't know why it's such an obvious issue, but don't do that. Those camera straps are just going to cause you a problem. Almost universally, what you'll see more often, especially with more experienced photographers, is this peak design system where you have just a little button there and a snap-on strap. You can have this as a wrist strap, or there's any number of straps that you can have, including the strap that came with your camera. You would just put one of these buttons on both sides, and you can have a strap that loops across that way. Don't put your strap on when you're trying to get good, long exposure photography or time lapses. It's going to cause you nothing but problems. You're going to wonder why your pictures aren't sharp and clear, and the answer is right there in front of you. There are other tripods to consider depending on your case needs. There are video tripods with fluid heads. I have one of those too, and I do use it from time to time. The tripods I'm showing you today are the most commonly used and are excellent for video, for landscape, for long exposure, real estate, time lapse, wildlife, for a lot of uses. So these are the tripods that most people are going to use. I also have a monopod that I use when I'm shooting wildlife on the go. It's a little easier to carry. It's also great for sporting events. Perhaps that's a video for another time. Thank you for watching. Please consider following my channel for this type of content. Have a great day.